Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Second reading of the day. I feel there's someone here needing this reading, somebody doubting how someone is feeling, although there are 4 options to choose from. So hopefully you can tap into the right pile for you. This will be taking a look at the person on your mind and how they are currently feeling about you and / or the connection with you. All right, so option 1, we have the After Tarot. Option 2, we have the Radiant Tarot. Option 3, we have the Mystical Manga Tarot. And for option 4, we have the Gangsta Godfather Tarot. All right, so feel free to pause the video if you need more time to choose. You could certainly be tapping into your very own energy, and or you might be tapping into past, present, future energies surrounding you, because energy does not sit linear on a timeline. So I don't know if I'm tapping into the past, present, or future of the connection in which you came here about. Use your intuition. That part is on you. I will only be communicating the energy as I see it. And the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to your pick. I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. You picked the After Tarot, and we are looking at the person you came here about and how are they feeling about you right here, right now. What are their feelings about you and or the connection? Also be pulling some channel messages near the end, what it is that they're wanting to say, maybe communicate their feelings a little bit better than I can channel. Keep in mind, you could be tapping into your very own energy, which means this is how you're feeling, okay, in the connection. If that's the case, then your person could be in another pile. Sometimes I get blended energies, meaning this is you and your person. So I might call your person your energy and vice versa. So swap roles if you need to. The energy should be concise. And it is up to you to use your intuition here, okay? So Spirit, clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile 1 in regards to the person on their mind, the person they came here about. How is this person feeling right here, right now about pile 1 and the connection with pile 1? Thank you. Let's try that one more time. Thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly, truly grateful. And thank you, Spirit, for this clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. How is this person feeling? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Oops. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles. I'm being in reverse. I'm being told to leave them as they come out, so that is what I will be doing. We have the Star, and we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Hangman. We have Judgment in reverse. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. And the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles here. Okay, let's get some of the signs for you guys. We have Aquarius energy and Pisces and Cancer, Scorpio, and more Pisces. Grab my wand. All right, so give me a second here to tap into this energy, and then we might pull some oracle to confirm. How's your person feeling? Your person's not feeling very good here, okay? I think your person is kind of sitting in I'm feeling an energy of watching. So they know, I feel this person knows what's going on. I feel like this person knows that they might have a role to play. I feel like this person understands that there could be something that they could do and that they chose not to. They chose to remain in whatever miserable state that they're in. And I say miserable because I don't feel like this person is happy. I feel like they chose to, remain inactive. Okay. This is a stationary card. This is holding back when we want to move forward, but we can't let go of something or allow ourselves to move forward because we have a lack mindset that if we let go of something, we might miss out. And so we're held back in our energy. We're not choosing. We're not moving forward. We're not expressing how we feel. And so therefore we're left out. So a lot of you guys might have left this person energetically in the position they were at because this person was not showing an intention of wanting to move forward, not plant a seed for the future. This person might have not have had a long-term vision, might have not seen the security here in this connection. So I do feel it was quite imbalanced, and maybe you were giving a lot to this person at one point in time and just removed your energy because this person was not energetically feeding this situation. So I do see your person as an observer here. I do see them seeing a situation now from kind of a different sort of understanding. I think they recognize here how much you contributed to this connection, and I feel like this person became maybe to I don't know, like what's that word, they took you for granted, I feel, because I do feel like you've been giving and this person might have just been taking and not have really acknowledged here the effort and how much you were putting into the situation. So how are they feeling? I think this person's in observer mode. They're not quite sure how to move forward. I feel like this person has hope that there will be a coming together here. I feel like this person is wanting to keep the hope alive, but I feel like this person might be a little delusional. Okay, and I feel like they're a little delusional because they're not doing anything here to find the peace, and anything that they're now seeing as what they're having to do, they're not accepting as a truth of what they're needing to do in order to find peace here with you in this connection. So this person's been holding back their emotions. This person's been very guarded. This person has not most likely expressed to you how they feel. This person has not showed you how they feel. This person has been just really closed off. And I see this cup kind of spilling with emotions. I also see this cup kind of spilling, or this jug spilling with emotion. So I feel like something here is wasted. Like I feel like this person has either, I don't know if you feel this person's wasted your time. And I certainly feel like there was a need for opening up of emotions that never came. And I feel like this person has been very held back and is still kind of guarded. There's something here about spilling of emotions that never came. So, and that might be the reason why I feel you pulled away. I feel you're either walked away, pulled away, or energetically no longer feed a situation here because someone was idle. So things seem very stuck. There was no success here in this situation. And this person could very well be not coming forward with how they feel because out of a concern of how they might appear. Because I feel like this person, is putting a lot on how they might appear to others, their image here, okay, and communicating how they feel. So right now they're stuck. Yeah, and there's this imbalance here. This is like a back and forth, lots of pentacles. So I think the main thing here is your person didn't express emotions and still has not, and is still kind of stuck, but also was unable to plant something here in a practical way, follow up on an opportunity and give to the situation in a practical way. I feel like your person was kind of very miserly in giving to the situation. They were stingy with their time. They might have not prioritized you. You were maybe just an option here. For some of you guys, there could be travel involved here. So meaning distance between you and your person. There might have been a lot of confusion. And for some of you guys, you might feel like this person made you compete with what they were choosing. And it didn't necessarily have to be another person, but they were choosing something else here to maybe focus on. So let's pull some oracles, and then I'm going to channel what this person wants to communicate to you. So Spirit, can we get some more in regards to pile one's person? How are they feeling? We have cassettes, outdated thinking, exactly. Conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, observer. This person's sitting, watching kind of like a cassette replaying on how they were unable to. So almost an energy of woe is me, or feeling victim here, but needing to really change their mind in some way to come to terms with they're the ones with the power to make things happen here. And I feel like you understand this. And maybe this person is not wanting to accept this change. Yes, and look at that. The confusion I was talking about, like maybe you've done circles with this person and it seemed like instead of moving forward, it was just continuously doing circles here because this person refused some sort of change. They weren't accepting some sort of change. This person is still kind of in that energy, although they are still hopeful. Yeah, they are still hopeful here. They're kind of dwelling in their own what didn't work. Loss, exactly. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. This is an ego card. This person is needing to shed ego here. And I feel like your person is getting a reality check here. If you have pulled away energetically, because I do feel like your person is in observer mode. They're hanging on to what it was that they chose over this connection, and they're miserable about it. So there's a need to come to terms with the reason they're feeling this loss is because of their own action. And I feel like there's certainty and clarity on your part about how much you were able to invest. And this person is wallowing, I feel here, rather than doing something. Gratitude. And this person was not showing their gratitude towards you. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. I feel like your person was needing to show you some gratitude. They did take you for granted. I was picking that up. And that you would be there to give to this situation endlessly in some way. We have forgiving hearts, 36. Number 9, reduce. Don't let the past imprison you in the present. So I think this speaks to, sorry, I'm just looking here. I'm getting same-sex energy. I don't know if this is same-sex, but I feel it coming through for some of you guys. But I feel like this person, because there's a question here as to why this person was reserved or not allowing their emotions to flow and not showing up. I feel like your person has experienced pain in another connection here, okay? And if it wasn't another intimate connection, then there is some trauma that they've experienced in their heart space and allowing themselves to just express. There is fear, and I feel like there's a lot of concern about how they will appear. So there's ego work needing to be done with this person. I don't feel it is over because I feel like this person is having to flush out whatever emotions. Yes, now I'm getting this. Thank you, Spirit. So aside from you feeling like maybe you've wasted some time here with this person because they were closed off, this person is having to flush out a lot right now, okay? And they are flushing this out. And I feel they're flushing it out in a very good way. Good as in it's painful, but it's good because I feel like this is allowing them to shed parts of their ego, allowing them to heal, allowing them to come to terms with something they don't want to accept here, okay? Which is their own accountability, their own responsibility, what they can do in this situation to turn things around here in a practical way, and also how they can express themselves, because I feel this person has not. So I'm going to clear this. I'm going to channel your person and see if they can communicate to us how they're feeling via these cards. Now, do not take the words on these cards literal, unless, of course, your intuition is wanting you to. I'm going to read energy coming from these cards, okay? So we're going to ask Spirit, what does pile number 1's person want to communicate to pile 1? Either from their higher self or just what they want to tell them and have not yet been able to communicate. For the greatest and highest good of pile 1, what is their person wanting to say in regards to how they feel. We have the thought of you drive me crazy. I don't know why that's bad grammar, but it says the thought of you drive me crazy. That's an observer thing. This person is sitting and they're wallowing, watching what's not working. It's like they're watching a train wreck here happen because of their own sort of negligence. I know that we are spiritually connected. I do feel this person does feel very connected to you, for sure, with the star there. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you. That's spelt emotions. There is this person shedding unhealthy egos. And I do feel this person is going to get a wake-up call. And if they do, they will certainly come back. I'm putting these back in. There's too many. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile 1. Yeah. I do feel like once they see the light, this person is going to make their way back. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. No, they don't. And it's frustrating for this person. But they've experienced, like I said, this experience, okay? Forgiving heart. I feel this person's needing to look at the pains of the past that's keeping them held hostage to not wanting to or not allowing them to express. We have, I want out. Don't wait for me, please. The passion is too much. Why do I feel this way? 2 more, and then we'll start channeling this person. I long for your kiss, and you triggered me. Yes. Okay. I will channel from your person's perspective here. I want to be so angry at you because I feel like deep down I know what you're doing is obviously the right thing here. There's something I'm supposed to be looking at and dealing with, and I just keep avoiding and ignoring this. And I've done this for quite some time, but you've always been there, and I feel like I have taken you for granted. I feel like this last time you just made me angry, but mostly this anger should be directed at myself, because this is a reality check for me that I need to look at myself and deal with things that I've been burying for so long here. It's actually best that I resolve these things, but instead I'm just more focused on what you're doing, and I don't know how long this is going to take. I have no faith that I'm able to overcome what this is. It feels like I'm screwed in either situation here. If I'm with you and I don't please you, or I'm unable to express myself, what good am I there? And then with you gone here, I feel like I'm unable to heal or do the work I'm supposed to be doing here to see what I'm supposed to do. So I don't want you to have to wait for me, which is why I don't want to tell you I'm doing anything at all, because I can't promise you that I know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm in a bad dream here, and either which way I go, I'm just not able to do what I'm supposed to do. But I know one thing for sure is that I'm pulled to you. I feel a very strong spiritual connection to you. I'm highly attracted to you, and I feel like that's the only thing that I'm thinking about right now, that I want to come to you. I want to spend time with you. I want to feel you. I want you back in the energy that you were in. And when I feel this way, it's like I keep seeing you moving on, and then I start to realize that I'm supposed to be focusing on myself, but I'd rather just be distracted with how I feel about you. It's like a vicious circle that I can't escape. I don't know why I feel the way I feel, that I can't quite express myself, that I can't quite show you how I feel, because it just doesn't come out no matter what I try to do. But I feel like the longer I sit here in this energy, eventually this is all bubbling up and something's going to give. And eventually I'm going to want to come forward to you. But I think if I come forward prematurely, this is just going to happen again. So all I can do is hope that I'm healing and that I'm healed enough for when I step forward that things change. I don't like being apart from you. But I feel like if I stand my ground here, maybe eventually you'd come back. And maybe I wouldn't have to deal with this and we could just continue like we were. But I know that's not right. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to do what I need to do here because it hurts either way. All right, pile 1. This person is being a little bit stubborn and is a little bit in their victim mentality here, because I feel like this person is avoiding to really sort of focus in on what they're supposed to be doing. But I feel like it is happening in the back end the longer you guys are not involved with this person so much. Okay. I'm picking up that there is a separation here and that you have walked away, although we didn't really see too much of it. It's more intuition and what I'm picking up from the tarot. Energetically, I feel like this person feels you've moved on, okay? Or you let them go, or you disappointed them by deciding that you needed more. And I think they know you were right because they weren't the more that you needed. So I feel there is an attraction and a pull, and I feel like your person's kind of using that as a distraction. I feel like if you were to give in to this person would not heal. This person would continue to eventually take you for granted here. But I feel like if you allow this person the space, the more healing this person will do. And I feel like this person will understand that there is something very spiritual about this connection here. So they don't have a way out, because the only way out, I mean, there is a way out, but the only way out is for them to do the work, okay? Or for them to stay in the same energy and you continue to feed them energetically, which I don't think you're doing anymore. So allow them the other way out, which is a challenge, but I feel like it's the way they're supposed to be going. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile 1. If you're drawn to another pile, I will see you there. If not, bless you both. I love you very, very, very much, and I wish you guys the very best. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. You picked the Radiant Tarot. Absolutely beautiful. I don't use this deck very much because it is fairly new, but I absolutely love it because it has the Sun, which is my favorite card in the tarot on the back side. So what are we looking at? Well, I was called to do this reading. Someone's needing to hear a validation here in regards to how someone's feeling about them. So, person on your mind, their exact feelings for you right here, right now, for you and or the connection. We'll see what comes through. Now, if this sounds like your own feelings, then you've tapped into your own energy, which is very common here, okay? If that's the case, your person could be elsewhere. Also common to get blended energies, meaning I'll come across you and your person in the pile. So you might have to crisscross energies if I say it's you and it's your person, vice versa, although the energy should be fairly accurate if you resonate with the energy. So we will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for pile 2 in regards to how pile number 2's person is feeling right here, right now about pile 2 and or the connection for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you. Now, I also will be channeling your person and how they're feeling directly from your person near the end of this reading. All right, so Spirit, clear and concise message. How is pile 2's person feeling right here, right now? We have 5 of Cups. I will read them as they come out. 9 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Why is this 5 of Cups here, Spirit? The Tower in the reverse. Okay, why is this 9 of Swords here? 4 of Cups. Why is this 10 of Cups here? The Lovers in reverse. And why is this Page of Swords here? Queen of Wands in reverse. And finally, why is this Knight of Pentacles here? King of Wands. So we have the King and the Queen of Wands side by side. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Under that, we have the Judgment card. Okay, so let's read the signs. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and more Gemini, and then Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming through. So just give me a minute to tap into this energy. Okay. This might be the flip of one, I feel, okay? And like I was saying in the readings, there is no linear timeline when it comes to energy. So this could be past, present, or future in your connection. And sometimes I get your energy, like I said. So what I feel is this is the mirror person for one, but doesn't have to necessarily be. And I do feel this is your energy, but I will read it like your person, okay? So this person here, I feel, is understanding something with clarity and certainty. They've come to some understanding and they're accepting a truth. The truth is they're not happy, okay? And they've been sad. And I feel like this person's been sad because they feel rejected. I feel like this person feels as though maybe they were letting a lot slide in this connection and there was a need to embrace a truth. And the truth is there was a lot going under their radar here that they were letting slide, which was making them unhappy. And I feel like things were imbalanced when it came to a give and take partnership of emotions in this connection, and that you potentially rejected them to focus on things that did not necessarily matter. For some of you guys, I do feel as though if I am reading this as your person, okay, although I do feel it's your energy, but this person I'm reading here feels as though you chose another thing over them. And it could be another person. I'm feeling third party here in this situation. And it could just be another energy that you were prioritizing over this person. So there's a lot of anxiety. And I feel like the big anxiety and mental stress here was around accepting a truth, having to put a boundary, coming to terms with a truth here. And the truth is, if you're rejected, and if the other person isn't showing up and isn't emotionally balanced in a way here, it's time to move on. And so I feel like this person that I picked up here made the choice to not choose this connection because this connection was imbalanced, although they feel a deep, deep sense of love here with the swans. It could be twin flames because that's what the swans represent here. And the lovers is all about choice and choosing our destined partner. I feel like there was an understanding of a great potential here with the 10 of Cups, a future investment that would bring great abundance here between two people beyond the wildest dreams here, and find peace here within this connection, within this unity. But I feel as though this person, all they got was rejection and pain, and this person had to really take a look at this situation and come from the point of view that they cannot let their emotions make decisions in this connection. So I feel like their person's been trying to find answers and be more using their logical mind here, maybe for once in this connection, rather than their emotions. So this person might be quite cold, okay? And I feel cold as in just from how you know them, because they feel like they want to pull back their energy. They no longer want to be engaged here in a one-sided situation that left them feeling rejected and sad. This person has had to find their courage, and I think this person is sitting with their courage, and it's taking a lot of courage and willpower for them to remain with their choice. This person is transforming. I feel like this person is transforming into a greater version of themselves, someone who is empowered. This person is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like this person you feel very attracted to. And I feel this person was very attracted to you as well, but they're not allowing us to make decisions for them. I feel like this person is very focused on their own transformation. This person feels like you might have cowered out, and this person feels like you might have wore a mask throughout this connection. And simple fact is that they wanted you to show up with a certain level of courage. If you were wanting to move things forward here, you would have offered something. You would have made the effort. You would have been consistent in showing up. There would have been progress, but this person feels as though it was stuck or not moving. And I feel like this person wanted some form of an offer, something stable. This person wanted to ground something here, something with roots, not just something that could be, you know, a fart in the wind, so to speak. Your person did see you as kind of a knight in shining armor, you know, someone who could come in here and make a difference. There's something coming through about purity, peace, very strong, but I feel like your person has had to really sort of pull their energy, and I don't feel they wanted to. This person feels like you were armored up, and maybe you were too armored up and weren't allowing them in, and you're very guarded and protective, and your ego could have got in the way of happiness here. Your person sees you as someone who has an ego but is not confident or is cowardly because they feel like you might have wore a mask rather than be honest. So this is the realization, and this person realizes they have to make a transformation within themselves in this connection to find their own abundance, because things were taking a lot of time. Here we have the hair. Yeah, so I feel like your person was needing to find a sense of balance here, because I feel things were very, very stuck. And I feel in the mental realm, it was driving this person absolutely crazy, because I do feel like this person was tasked with having to deal with a truth, a painful truth, and having to let the tower fall and accept the fact that they're, you know, that proof is in the pudding here and in action. So even though they feel a great deep sense of love and could see a potential, there needs to be a showing up. And they don't feel you did. So this is how this person is feeling. So let's pull some oracles, and then I will channel this person and see, coming from them, how they're feeling. So Spirit, for pile 2, how is pile 2's person feeling about pile 2 and the connection right here, right now? Change. This is definitely feeling connected to pile 1, because this came out for 1, but I feel like, yeah, this person feels like they were doing circles. There might have been a lot of cyclical back and forth in this connection. No forward progress. This person might have felt like things needed to change in order for them to stay. But I also feel like this person's making a big change within themselves. With all these butterflies talking about transformation, and even the butterfly here. But it's focusing on their own empowerment, laying boundaries, being very certain about what they want, that they need to see change. Yes. This came out for 1 as well. You guys saw me shuffle, right? When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Okay, so this card didn't specifically come out for 1, but the change being confirmed twice, and the fact that we saw there needing to be a significant amount of movement forward from that person. And I say that person because, again, I'm reading this is your person. So you're needing to move forward here in order for this person to see a change, for this person to get on board, for them to know that things are different this time. So big change needing to happen. And I feel like this person is making changes, the changes that they couldn't see in you, that they're making in themselves, that they couldn't see in this connection. Mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection. So I do feel as though there is a lot of reflecting back on one's own actions. Okay, so I feel like this person is looking at their own self and saying, how can I lay boundaries? How can I be clear? What is it that I've done here that hasn't helped me, because I don't feel very good? I feel horrible. I feel rejected. So this person is going inwards. Okay, and I feel like you're also doing reflecting, because I do feel like you're the person in pile 1 here, and I feel like you're looking at this person as someone who is empowering themselves. And so there is a lot of mirroring here, and I feel there is progress now apart more than there have been together, because I feel together there's been a stalemate, there's been non-movement, there's been a need for there to be a separation or a break in some way here in order for there to be movement. And I see the mirror here, which to me represents a lot of twin flaming connections, twin flame connections. And why I say this is because the swans, and I do feel as though, I mean, any connection is kind of a mirror to you, but I feel like with the reflecting of our wounds, I feel like there is a heavy mirroring going on. I think what's happening with one person is kind of happening with the other, and there is healing going on in order for there to be forward movement. How is pile number one's person feeling about pile one? We have 28 with daring heart. Learn to lead from wisdom. Exactly. And 28 is number 10, which is an ending in order to make a new beginning. So I feel this person has walked away or called it quits, or is no longer wanting to stay in the energy they were in. They're wanting to lead by their knowledge, what they see, and now act in wisdom, not repeat cycles. They want to take what they know, what they see, and make right decisions. Because I feel like this person might have gave you a lot of chances, or might have tried to make things work here despite you kind of showing up. Gratitude. This came out for a 1. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. So I think there was a need to show gratitude for this person. There was a need for you to change something about yourself here and show up. And I feel like there is a lot of ego involved here, because I feel both parties are needing to do a lot of work to their ego. One was hanging on. And I feel like they were hanging on because it would prove to them that they were worthy of something, which is all ego work. And they were hanging on to someone who has ego as well, needing to resolve trauma, needing to resolve their wounds. So let me clear this, and I'm going to channel this person. Like I said, this could certainly be your energy. So if it is, then this is your feelings channeled through your higher self, or / whatever it is you're wanting to communicate to your person at this time. In this timeless reading right here, right now. Oops, I'm dropping cards. All right, so let me pull these. Now, do not take the words literal, all right, on these cards. You can if your intuition tells you to, but I am going to solely be reading this as energy, and I will be reading it as your person. So, Spirit, for pile number 2, what is pile 2's person wanting to communicate to pile 2? They could say anything at all about how they're feeling, anything at all in regards to this connection. What are they wanting to communicate to pile? Let's build 2 more. Pile 2. Oops. Okay, let's grab those. That one, I should say. Okay. I feel more from here. Clear and concise message, Spirit, for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. All right, I will take all these. All right, so we have, I am learning a spiritual lesson. Absolutely. I'm afraid for getting too serious. I was hurt before. No matter who I am with, my thoughts always lead me back to you. I can't take being away from you any longer. This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. I hurt myself by letting you go. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. I feel lonely. Will this pain ever stop? People don't believe in me. This love is crazy. I am scared of rejection. Okay. All of this is in line with the energy I was picking up with the tarot. So just give me a minute here and I will channel this person. I don't understand what this connection is about here. I feel as though I feel a very strong pull to you. I've had to let you go because I feel like it's breaking me apart. Although I know in my heart and soul that we belong together. I feel like we will come together at some point, but how long will this take? It feels to me like I had to let you go, which is crushing me. But I had no other choice here, and I know this is what I'm needing to do in order to learn a very important lesson. And I think part of it is learning to love myself, detach from any energy, regardless if it's you or anybody, who does not treat me the way I deserve to be treated. Although I can't see myself with anybody else, so am I supposed to be miserable forever? I cannot feel this way about anyone else. I have not felt this way about anyone else, and I feel as though I don't know if I'm just going to return to you and relive the same madness. every minute is a challenge here being apart from you, because I feel like I want to come back to you and make things work, but I can't do it on my own. I feel like every day I try to step away to focus on what I need to do, and my thoughts keep coming back to this connection. So what do I do? Do I just lie to myself? Do I tell myself that you're not right for me? Do I not communicate with you? Although I feel I want to talk to you. I feel very sad here. I feel like what we had was real. I feel like this connection is something that no one would ever really understand unless they experience it. It's something I've never experienced. I don't even understand what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like you haven't really been showing up in this connection at all. And I don't know, like I just feel like my heart has broken many times and will break if I come back and you continue to do the same thing again. I need to protect myself. I need to move forward. I just don't know how this is going to get better, though. I don't see the light. I just know that right now I cannot stay in this connection without you taking accountability for how you've been showing up. And this breaks me. I wish I could stay here, and I wish I could continue loving you, and I just know it's not right, because I felt very rejected. Felt like you weren't giving to me, and I felt like this was very, very one-sided. So even if I stay, I feel very lonely. I feel detached from you. I feel like I'm giving more to you than you're giving to me or care about me, and I just really want to love you in the right way, and I want you to love me back, but it doesn't seem possible right now. So I have to just trust that if I let you go, that you'll come back to me in some way that's going to work. All right, I'm snapping out of that energy because I feel it is an energy here of somebody who is really learning a very deep, deep, deep spiritual lesson. It's a lesson of self-love and of value and of empowerment and laying boundaries and staying firm and only going towards what is proper here, although there is the other side of this understanding, because I feel this person has a strong intuition and understands the spiritual connection here. So they're fighting every day to stay away from your energy. All right, so this is how this person is feeling. Pile number 2. I hope this resonated. If this was you, chances are your person's in 1. If it resonates, okay? Of course, only take what resonates. I love you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 3. You picked the Mystical Manga Tarot. I cannot wait to get into your reading. We're looking at the person on your mind, the person you came here about, and how are they feeling right here, right now about you and or the connection. And then I will also be channeling that person directly, channeling how they're feeling, what it is they want to say to you, and we will pull some oracle cards as well. So if you tap into your own energy, meaning this will sound more like how you're feeling, then your person could be elsewhere. And since since energy is not linear, this could be past, present, or future energy. Up to you to determine what this is in this connection. All right, and we will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 3. I am so grateful and so honored for you joining me today. Let us take a look at this message. So we have the Moon, Pisces energy. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I will read it as it comes out in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Wands. 2 more cards here, Spirit, for pile 3. How is pile 3's person feeling about them and or the connection right here, right now? Pile 3's person, thank you so much. Now, if I feel 2 energies coming through, I'll let you know, and you can crisscross which one's you, which one's your person. When I start to channel, we have Judgment, and we have the 8 of Cups. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so Taurus energy coming through. and the Magician under that. So Mercury energy, which is Gemini, Virgo. I just heard things are getting serious. So I don't know. Things are getting serious apparently. So I think there was a lot of not seeing something, okay, with the moon, because this is uncertainty. This is seeing things not really as they are. It could be the card of illusion here, but I feel like this is also the card of illusion with the Seven of Cups, because sometimes there's just too many things and we're not seeing clearly. But I feel like you're amidst some sort of well, I guess this, I don't know, I feel like this is your energy that I'm tapping into here. Let's see how this comes out. But this energy I'm feeling here is coming out of maybe being so confused, maybe having so many options, not knowing where to choose from, but now having the task to see the truth. So I feel like this person, I will read it like your person since I promised you I would let you make that decision. I feel like this person I'm tapped into here might have been very confused for a long time, not choosing this connection. Okay, maybe choosing everything but, maybe leaving the back door open, blah, 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 not certain. So I feel like this person is coming out of that energy, and I feel like they're understanding something of value here, okay? And they're wanting to manifest something true, because things are getting serious here, but I feel like your person still needs to see something or still needs to understand something here. And I think it's more within self, because I feel like this person is held back by a belief of something they think they see in some way that's holding them back or that's scaring them. And they believe it to be true, although it isn't true, because the Eight of Swords and the Moon together for me is saying there's something restricting this person that they're believing to be true that is making them too scared to step outside of their comfort zone, to accept something here, okay, in order for them to manifest. But they have all the tools here, and I feel like there is a desire here to take things serious, to have a greater level of commitment. And so I do feel like there hasn't been a commitment offered here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this person is sitting on a choice, and they have to make a decision here. And sometimes the Two of Wands can speak about us choosing the path that's more challenging here in order to be more satisfied rather than choosing the path of comfort. And this person's holding the world here, because I feel like I do feel like this person sees a future potential here with you, like you're kind of opening a whole new world to this person. There's also maybe a need for this person to travel, also getting the internet. So you and your person could have very well met on the internet here with the World Wide Web. I feel like this person hasn't got dirty up until now, has not been serious. This is all I keep hearing, okay? Their hands haven't got dirty. Yeah, look. They're wearing these white gloves. So maybe this person wasn't wanting to get dirty, meaning wasn't wanting to invest in this connection. I don't know how I skipped this Queen of Swords. But I do feel like, yeah, there was a lack of certainty here. Your person was not very certain. And maybe you have expressed your uncertainty here, or they sense you being uncertain about them and their ability to commit to the situation in a serious way. And so as they pick this up, I feel like this person is needing to make a choice here to choose the wand, which is the decision to go down a path that is outside of their comfort zone. But they're feeling restricted by some thought that they have. I feel like this person never really fought for this connection. I feel like this person feels they don't have a fighting chance. Something this person believes in that is not true. And so they're needing to come to some awareness here with this judgment, to accept something, some truth, in order for them to be reborn, in order for them to finally move into something more serious here, okay? So I feel like this person has a choice to make, and I feel like this person understands that in order to come together with you, to have a give and take, to have a union between two people here, they're going to have to walk away from something that is emotionally not satisfying and into their fear, into the unknown, because I feel like there is fear here that's keeping them held back, but that's where they need to go towards. They need to trust this with their intuition. Okay, I feel they really need to trust their intuition. They need to lean in on an understanding that even if they fear it or they don't know it, it's still in the right direction, because wherever they were invested, I feel like is no longer satisfying for this person. With the Eight of Cups, they need to walk away from that. And sometimes it's difficult to walk away from with the Eight of Cups because it's somewhere we were emotionally invested at one point in time. And I feel like this person was, because it's their comfort zone. So there is a realization, and I think the trumpets are about to play here to awake this person up. And I see a family here. I see a child, and I see two people, and I also see a cross here, like a graveyard. And so I feel like there's certain things this person is going to have to leave behind. And I think they're going to have to leave behind certain things they might have experienced as trauma as a child so that they can be reborn. And I feel there's been a lot of pain and suffering here that your person is going to have to know how to transmute it into energy to get serious, to fight for this connection. I do feel like your person, if they were very defensive, I don't feel your person's as defensive as they were. I feel like your person is about to give up or surrender something here. Because I feel like your person wants to come together with you. They do want to have balance, and I don't feel it is. I feel like you guys are not together. And there's something here that this person is telling themselves. So I didn't pull any extra cards here for the other piles, but I do want to get some clarifier here for the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? What is this mental belief or thought that is keeping this person kind of stuck? I feel it definitely is a comfort zone here. Okay, it's coming to me, now that I pulled a clarifier, but it's coming to me very strongly. This person is in their comfort zone, and I feel it's something to do with their childhood, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if this is Six of Cups, but it's something tied to a comfort of the past here that I feel they were emotionally involved with here, that brought them a sense of peace in some way, okay? But it kept them kind of stuck in some non-growth way. And so I feel like they might have to detach from a family situation or from some sort of built situation, some structure in their life right now, some existing structure, in order to have a chance at this connection. And it might be that this person might have to travel, or at least this person feels like they'd have to get their hands dirty in some way. That I don't know that this person feels they can or are prepared to, or they're scared to, or see something that's not true here. They're uncertain here or unclear. And they might feel like you're not very certain about them at this point, because maybe they've proven not to be very reliable here. But I feel your person is wanting to manifest something, and a lot coming through here with the Hierophant, commitment, family. It's a family card here too. The Star, hope, wishes. I feel like you're this person's wish, but I feel like why this is clarifying this Eight of Swords is because I feel your person thinks that this is like a distant desire or a hope for a future thing that they're unable to attain. And I don't think that's right, because I feel like Spirit is indicating to them with this awakening that this isn't just a distant hope or a desire of something in the future. This is something they can choose. But they'll have to kind of get their hands dirty, so to speak, and choose the path, even though they might not know where it's leading. This is Aquarius energy. I am going to pull 3 cards here, okay, because I feel like I'm missing something. So, Spirit, 3 cards. What more is pile 3 supposed to know in regards to how their person is feeling right here, right now? 3 cards, Spirit. Thank you so much. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Hangman. Oh, I'm feeling these two. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, exactly this. Okay. Spirit confirming. So what's going on? Your person, it's taken them a while, I feel, okay? And I feel like they're not emotionally satisfied, like I was telling you. This is about not being emotionally satisfied. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, not getting what they want. And this is wishes. The Star is wishes and hopes. The Nine of Cups is getting our emotional wishes fulfilled. And I feel like this person is not getting their emotional wishes fulfilled, remaining in a situation. And there is something here about maybe your person was in a over sort of gratifying type energy here, filling themselves up with just a bunch of stuff that is not fulfilling, is not deep. Okay, so could be drinking coming through. I usually get that with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups. I don't see the Three of Cups yet, but I do feel there is some sort of energy here of your person maybe just filling themselves up with things here to try to find a happiness or an emotional fulfillment that never came. So I feel like your person's having an understanding here and seeing things from a different perspective. It's a whole new perspective that I think at some point caused them a lot of anxiety, but I feel they're coming out of this anxiety because I do feel like with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, your person's been held back and mentally believed that their only happiness was to remain in some sort of comfort zone and some sort of energy here that wasn't fulfilling. And so I see a lot of eyes closed, eyes covered, eyes bandaged, eyes closed. And so I feel like your person was not wanting to see the truth. And so now I feel like your person is being called to see the truth with the Judgment here and the Hangman. And the truth is that they have the power in their hands to move forward, to choose this connection, to choose to move towards what they feel passionate, which is this connection. And I don't think your person has done this, but I feel like your person is coming out of their anxiety, is coming out of telling themselves that this is just a distant hope or that they can't get their wish. Because I feel like this person's needing to heal something from within themselves that they believe to be true, either through childhood or just through an upbringing that was untrue and caused a lot of fear. So now they're needing to just trust their intuition and lean into this fear. I want to see why this Two of Cups is in reverse, though. Like, I just feel like your person feels like maybe the only way to make this happen is by them going after it. Because maybe you have pulled your energy back with this Queen of Swords and this Two of Cups in reverse. So, why is this Two of Cups in reverse? I feel your person's afraid to lose you. Yes, if they don't walk away from something, they feel they will lose you. The World in reverse, yeah. Your person feels like they need to conclude something in their world. And the World, again, was coming through very strong for me. So, surprising, we see it here. Or I should say not surprising, eyes covered again. And getting that whole travel again. You could be very far from your person, which is, I mean, it's obviously leaving their comfort zone if they need to travel to come to you. But I feel like there's something your person needs closure on and they need to deal with that isn't emotionally fulfilling. And it could be if they're wrapped up in trivial things, distractions, drinking, comfort zones, that they need to put an end to this. Otherwise, they feel like they could lose this connection. So I feel like your person is working on closure here. And a big part of their phase in life that needs to come to an end before they can step forward. So I feel like this person has not yet stepped forward, maybe in a way that you're wanting or expecting or hoping or wishing or even thinking would happen. Because I do feel like maybe you're thinking it's not possible with this person, okay? But I do feel your person wants to move forward, but they're needing to wrap up something that isn't quite done. And I feel this transition is kind of on the cusp of this big revelation, okay? Because I do feel your person sees it, although there's something here that was keeping them, telling them that they couldn't get their desire, that it was something that they couldn't attain in some way, okay? And it could be healing from addictions, healing from past situations that keep them very stuck, childhood things here, person, place, or things of the past that keep us feeling safe, but it keeps us restricted. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards here. And then we will also channel your person directly after this. So Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. How is pile 3's person feeling right here, right now? How are they feeling? We have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. I don't feel this is nostalgia for you so much per se. Now, if you are pulled away from your person does miss you, but I feel this is really talking about your person having to part with something. And I feel like it's their comfort zone and something from childhood or something they're used to or a way of life, or that 7 of Cups we were seeing in reverse, self-doubt. Your person is riddled with self-doubt. That was that 8 of Swords. I feel like your person needs to build their confidence in something they're telling themselves that's untrue. That's making them fear. I think they fear themselves. And look, the Star coming out again. And that was clarifying the 8 of Swords we were seeing. So this is giving me the 8 of Swords, again, clarifying with the Star. It's like this person tells themselves that their wishes, their hopes is just that. And that they're not supposed to have this sort of a desire. That there's something toxic about them. They're seeing themselves as someone here who is either not deserving or has something toxic about themselves that cannot attain their hope or their wish. So I feel this person needs to learn confidence, self-love, and I feel, again, with the toxic and this Cup, your person might have a drinking problem, okay? That keeps coming through here. Only take what resonates, because it's not going to be for all of you guys, but I feel that strongly. And maybe your person needs to heal from this, okay? This is something going on here. That they feel stuck with this photograph, like stuck in time, stuck with something here. We have divinely connected hearts, meet your karma, 34. And we're on the number 7. 7 is the Chariot in the tarot, which is all about movement. And finding balance. Meet your karma. Divinely connected heart. Your person does feel definitely very connected to you. But meet your karma. I think your person is really having to deal with something toxic. And toxic could certainly even be just not allowing ourselves to move from the past. Being stuck in our comfort zone. Yeah, remorseful heart. Forgive and move ahead. 25, movement. With the Chariots, movement. I feel like your person is feeling stuck and has not been able to move forward with their wishes. They have not had desires and hopes that allow them to move forward. I feel your person feels handcuffed to a situation here that they're stuck with that feels very karmic. And so I feel your person is going to have to heal, forgive themselves, forgive parts of whatever they're needing to forgive in order for them to be able to find the confidence to step forward. So why they have not been able to has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. And I just heard 1970s. I was getting the Polaroid. So 70s could be significant here in this connection. Okay, maybe both of you guys were born in the 70s, or this person was born somewhere in the 70s. 70s baby. The remorseful heart. I do feel like this person feels bad that they aren't able to move forward with you. I feel there's 2 cards here in this pile as well. We have companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. That is absolutely beautiful. So this person has not been able to, I feel, show up here and be present, okay? And I feel like we're seeing the dragonfly, which is all about illusion, seeing through the illusion. So I feel like there's something your person believes that they're having to see through and sort through and work through that is an illusion, that they don't deserve happiness or self-love, that they need to have some sort of understanding about themselves in order to open themselves up and be present and be a companion here in this connection. Divine abundance. You're born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Yes, I do feel like your person here is having to learn a lesson here of what is abundant and what's not, because I feel they've been surrounding themselves with toxic things here at the cost of giving up abundance. And a lot does have to do with ego here, okay? And And ego doesn't necessarily mean having confidence. Ego can mean having self-doubt, a lack of self-confidence. Where it stemmed from. Who taught us this? Why do we believe this? Yeah, past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. This person is stuck in the past, and they might tell themselves that they are who they were in the past, or that they're toxic from things in the past, or what they've done in the past has made them who they are. I feel like this connection is allowing them to transform their heart space. I feel like this person is opening their heart space, but it's painful because I feel like a person needs to deal with negative self-beliefs and allow themselves to make new memories here in this connection, because I feel like your person is not allowing themselves to make new memories until they fully detach or walk away from unhealthy things in their life. Okay, so we're going to pull the oracle cards with communication here to see what your person is wanting to say to you, if they could say anything at all. Now, do not take the words on these cards literal, okay, unless, of course, your intuition tells you to, because I'm going to be reading energy from these cards, and I will be channeling your person directly, what it is they want to say to you. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile 3. What is their person wanting to say to pile 3 that they have not yet been able to, or from their higher self? What are they wanting to communicate to pile 3? Thank you so much. In regards to how they're feeling, specifically for pile 3. Okay, I do feel 2 more of these, and then we'll move on to the Lover Oracle. Okay, and these. Okay. We have, I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think. Was feeling that. No one makes me feel the way you do. You're the best I ever had. Oh my goodness. A very strong message coming through. I'm afraid of hurting you. You are the one and only. Wow. That's quite significant coming from this energy with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Because at one point, I think this person was very 7 of Cups. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. Miss you. My throat chakra is getting tight. I fell in love the moment I saw you. Oh my goodness. This person is definitely feeling it for you. Okay. I'm scared of rejection. Will this pain ever stop? I can't express myself. I cry at night. Okay. Let me tap into this energy here, and I'll communicate as your person. I still haven't been able to come to you to tell you exactly how I feel. I'm still held back here. It's parts of myself I think you don't really understand, or maybe see, or maybe you do see, but you pretend to ignore or not address. And those parts of me are dark parts of me, who I was and who I still feel I am, although I don't want to be. I want to be right for you, and I feel like, I don't know, like you're almost too good to be true. And what if I hurt you? And ways of my being is just not good for you, because I do feel like you're someone I never want to hurt. But how can I just suddenly become someone else? I do know you're the one for me, and I do know that spiritually, energetically, you feel the same way I feel. The moment I saw you, I knew that you were the one. And when we are apart, I do feel like separated from you, and it hurts me more than I make it out to seem. I feel like if I step forward and, let's just say, for whatever reason, you see a part of me, a shadow part of me, this part of my past, and if I allow you into that, you might not accept it, or you might judge me in some way, and I'm ashamed of it. So I try to change it, or I want to believe it not to be true. So when I step forward, then there's no reason for you to reject me. I understand it's a part of my past, but somehow I feel like it's a part of who I am right today. And how do I detach from this? I feel like the past has really been a struggle for me. Loving myself, doing what's best for myself, choosing to move towards what I want for myself, because I never felt it was possible. I think you're too good for me. And sometimes I just feel really bad that I can't show up for you the same way you keep showing up for me. So I just freeze. I can't tell you anything of how I feel. And when I come back to you, it's like I want to express myself, but it just doesn't come out. And tell you all the things that I already know you feel. I've never felt this way about anyone before. And it scares me. It's making me want to be a better person. How will I ever get to be that person for you? I don't know that I have it in me. But I can no longer just continue in the road that I've been, because when I'm apart from you, it hurts too much. So I have to be brave and courageous and face what I need to face here. It might take me some time, but it's totally worth it. Sometimes I know that I haven't expressed to you everything that I'm feeling. And so I think you might sometimes not really know the extent of my love. And it hurts me because I want to be able to tell you, and I want you to know it. So the only way I can do this is to resolve parts of myself here that I've been carrying for so long. It's become who I am. But you're who I want to be with. The only one I want to be with. And I never thought I'd say this. So I can't risk losing you at any point here. So I'll be shattered. And the last time we were apart, it broke me. I realized that I don't want to go through that anymore, that we are meant to be together, that there has to be a way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a way. Pile number 3, this person, I think it's a confidence thing with this person, okay? I feel like this person sees their past actions as something that is bad or toxic or not good. And so I felt a very low feeling about self. And I feel like this person puts you on a pedestal of sorts. This person thinks you're everything to them, okay? But your person feels like they're having to deal with parts of their past that is still present in their day in, day out. That's going to have to get resolved, or else your person doesn't feel good enough for you. And they don't want you to reject them based on any sort of toxic ways of them being. But they certainly see you as the one. This is a beautiful energy. I feel a lot of love here. So if this resonated, let me know. If you're drawn to another pile, I will see you there. If not, bless you both. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 4, you picked the Godfather Tarot. Beautiful gangster tarot deck. We are looking at the person on your mind, the person you came here about, and how they are feeling about you right here, right now, in this timeless reading. All right, so this could be about you or / how they feel about the connection with you. And this certainly can be your own energy. If that's the case, then your person is elsewhere, meaning I will be reading this as your feelings, okay? So sometimes double energies come through, meaning it's a blended energy between you and your person, which means you will have to determine who is who as I read the energy, okay? And since energy is not linear, this could be past, present, or future energy. Use your own intuition to determine which is what. And I will also be reading, or channeling, I should say, your person near the end of this as well, how they're feeling, what they want to say to you directly, if they could say anything at all in regards to how they're feeling. And we will do that as well. So Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. How is pile 4's person feeling about pile 4 and or the connection specifically? Thank you so much, Spirit. And please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. And thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to read them as they come out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, that's Earth energy, swords. Queen of Pentacles, that's Earth energy. That is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It says generous, caring, and nurturing up at the top. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have the Fool. So it says negotiation, balance, beginnings, and risks. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Independent and honest, it says. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I do feel it this way. And the Nine of Cups, a wish come true. And we have the Six of Wands with victory. The Tower. Six of Swords with leaving conflict behind. And the Two of Swords in reverse, which says stalemate and crossroads. And the Knight of Pentacles, dependable and trustworthy man. The Lovers under that Gemini energy in reverse. Okay, I'm going to read it like this. Give me a minute to tap into this energy, and I will tell you how this person is feeling. How is this person feeling? These two are throwing me off in some way, but let's get into it. This person, I do feel, is Earth energy, okay? Or at least you see this person as a very grounded person. I'm feeling divine feminine energy from this Queen of Coins. So someone who is very practical, someone who can get things done, someone who's very loving. This might even be a single mom, okay? But I do feel like it's somebody here who is dependable and who you've been able to depend on. Caring, nurturing, motherly energy for sure coming through. Or it could just be a mother, not necessarily a single mom, but I do feel like it's someone here that is very caring and giving. Okay, so I feel like this person might have had to learn some sort of lesson here in who they depend on. Okay, so I feel like maybe this person could have been dependent here on the wrong situation at some point in time. And so I feel like this person sees this connection as a wish come true, okay, with the Nine of Cups. I do feel like this person feels very emotionally satisfied with you. But I feel like your person is having to find some sort of balance here. And I do feel like it's taken quite some time. And maybe this connection's been imbalanced. But I feel like there's been a lot of healing done with this Temperance and this person having to find balance. Specifically, I feel like balance in who they depend on and not maybe necessarily depending on certain things here where they feel like would give them value. Okay, so I feel like this person feels success with this victory card, the Six of Wands. I feel like this person feels like they're ready to explore this connection further. I feel like this person is ready to take a risk. But I feel like this person has some sort of, I don't know, like maybe some sort of doubt because of what's happened in the past. Like, I don't know that your person was all that able to depend on you in some point. So I do feel like your person feels like at any point the rug could be pulled from under them. So I feel like your person could be learning to be more reliable on themselves, not necessarily on this connection. And I think at one point your person might have been very reliable on this connection, or relied heavily on this connection, or was dependent on something in this connection, or had faith that something here was supposed to provide them with something. But I feel like this person is working on seeing things more from a mindset rather than a feelings of depending on, maybe even in a practical way. I don't know, like this person was depending on something in a practical way. But now I feel like your person is getting wise and is learning to be independent, is learning to move away from some mindset that I think was not helping them, leaving behind conflict. I feel like your person was at some point in a conflicting situation here. Okay, and so I do feel like maybe they took a chance here on this connection and something fell apart. And so your person has had to sort of hone their thoughts. And so they see things as maybe not moving in the direction in which they had necessarily wanted it to, or that they could depend on. But your person doesn't feel stuck anymore is the part I'm really picking up. I feel like your person is coming out of whatever state they were in. And I do feel at one point they were probably at a stalemate, okay? Crossroads, needing to make a decision here. And so either you didn't decide on this person, and so they've had to steer elsewhere. But I feel like whatever's broken free here has allowed this person now to emotionally be satisfied, because I feel like your person just did not want to be stuck. Okay. And so I do feel though that this person is skeptical about things moving in the right direction. And I feel like your person feels like things have been moving very, very slowly here. I do feel there's a lot of trust towards you as being a dependable person. Although in this connection, I feel like your person isn't sure. Yeah. And there goes my email confirming, isn't sure that things won't break down again, or that they'd have to start over and repeat some sort of cycle here. And I don't think your person wants to repeat a cycle. So if your person is removed or called it quits, I feel like they're emotionally happy not being in a cyclical pattern, detaching from this connection, because at one point they were very dependent on you, and they sat kind of at a crossroads where things were stuck, needing to make a decision one way or another. And maybe they did decide, but felt like you might have been stuck and not deciding on them. So not making no decision is a decision here. Not choosing this connection was a decision in some way. So your person had to become very honest and see the truth for what it is, and allow things to break down and start over, which I feel your person is starting over. Here we have 8 of Wands in reverse, because the 8 of Wands is a breakthrough, is movement. Things were stuck, I feel. So things were stuck. I do feel I'm going to pull 3 more cards here, because it is a little bit all over the place in regards to, I feel they're emotionally happy, but I feel at one point they weren't. And I do feel like something is not moving in the direction in which they want it to, but I feel like this person is okay because they're just not stuck. So I feel there's a sense of almost like freedom or restoration here of peace that your person is feeling, because they're no longer wrapped up in conflict. And I think your person just does not want conflict, okay? And there could have been conflict in this connection. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Spirit, can we get some clarifiers here? I'm just going to do like a spread on top here of 6 cards to clarify what is this reading about here in regards to how pile number 4 person is feeling the world. Yeah, like something is definitely, it says leaving conflict behind. Something is over. And it must have been successful, because this is the successful completion of something and a wish coming true. Although I feel like something didn't really turn out the way they had wanted or expected. Potential success in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like they invested in something here. that hasn't really amounted to anything. I don't feel this person feels like they got the harvest for where they were planting in this connection or watering. Warm-hearted, loving, the King of Cups in reverse. If you have not yet told your person how you feel in this connection, I feel like your person is no longer held back by this in any sort of way. A message. The Page of Wands in reverse. Something wasn't communicated with that 8 of Wands in reverse and now this Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's something you're wanting to communicate to your person in regards to feelings that you have not yet been able to communicate and you haven't been yet able to pursue. I feel this connection, and I feel things might have been moving backwards. The Sun in reverse. It's like there is a sunrise, growth and recovery on the horizon, but it has not yet happened. But I feel like your person is okay with this because they don't feel stuck. Judgment. Yeah, there's a realization here. The past. Second chances. Second chances. Okay. This is very clear to me now, actually, what's happening. Strength at the bottom and 3 of Pentacles. You guys were unable to come together, to work together, to make something happen. Cooperation, effort, teamwork. Your person felt like there was no coming together, working together. And I do feel like there is a second chance here and an understanding that things weren't working very well. That you were at a stalemate, that things were stuck, okay? And that it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength to repeat another cycle here. But I feel like your person is happy because I feel like your person doesn't feel stuck. I feel like your person understands maybe where they were dependent. They're now independent. I feel like maybe where your person felt like they were stuck, they're now feeling they're not so stuck. I feel like wherever they felt there was an untruth, there's now embracing a truth or seeing something clearly. Although I do feel like you haven't communicated something in regards to feelings. I feel like there has been a lot of investment and maybe something hasn't yet manifested. So I feel like the same cycle is not about to repeat. I do feel it is another chance, but I feel like with the world, something's come to an end. So that would explain why there is this wish coming true. I feel like maybe something has changed significantly here in this connection. And I do feel like things are still a little imbalanced. And I feel like the sun still hasn't risen yet. Because I feel more maybe on your end. Maybe there's something here that you're not being very clear about when it comes to emotions or communicating about how you feel. But there's lots of joy here. But I feel like your person sees something clearly. I feel like your person is certain. I feel like your person is clear. I feel like your person has been let down. And I feel like your person felt very stuck. And I feel like your person feels like there's something coming here. And I do feel like your person is allowing there to be a second chance. And because I feel like there's been a lot of lessons here, but I feel like you guys have learned these lessons. There's been success. And so I feel like there's something about to ripen or harvest here. I feel like the sun is about to shine here on whatever was being watered, whatever was being planted here is going to be ready to be harvested, but I feel it has not yet been. Okay, so I do feel how your person's feeling here. I feel like they're happy. I feel like they're open to a second chance. I feel like your person feels like things have not worked well with you up until now, but I feel like there is some courage and some strength that your person has walked into here, and they see complete happiness here with you. I'm going to pull some oracle cards and we'll get some more clarity before I start to channel this person directly. So Spirit, for pile 4, how is pile 4's person feeling for pile 4 for the connection specifically? How are they feeling? You have anxiety. I feel like the past was not very good, okay? I feel like this person is very strong there with the Strength card, because I feel like the past had them feeling very stuck, and I was feeling a feeling of stuckness. And so I feel like the freedom is coming from them releasing where they were stuck, because I feel like your person just does not want to be stuck. I feel like your person has found some sort of answer, some sort of key, and I feel like you have as well. Because I feel like both of you guys have been stuck in some way. And we see 2 keys and 2 handcuffs here. So you guys might have been stuck in your own way. And I do feel like there's been a solution here that will allow you guys to work together and allow there to be a second chance. I also just heard you guys are stuck on each other. So I feel like this is a lesson that you guys have had to learn together. But I do feel like you guys are unable to detach from each other in some way. I feel a very connected energy between you and your person here. I feel your person feels very stuck to you. We have card number 4, rebellious heart. Think for yourself. That's that Queen of Swords. I feel the freedoms coming here with this person from within. I feel like your person at one point was not happy with themselves and maybe what was going on here in this connection. But I feel like your person has freed themselves, freed their hearts. And I feel like they're no longer feeling this anxious energy, because I do feel like they've found some sort of freedom in allowing themselves to think for themselves, to make decisions that are clear, that are no longer being guided. I don't feel by emotion solely, but more by wisdom, by an understanding. Co-creative heart. Look for clear signs. 11. 11 is my twin flame number with 1111, but co-create, that's that 3 of Pentacles. Look for clear signs. I feel like your person has an understanding, an intuitive knowing here to work together with you to create something great. And I see these 2 hearts coming together. We have invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm fine. Oh, I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. I think your person has invited help from the divine here. And your person most likely has been praying, because I do feel there was a lot of praying here to get out of a stuckness. Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Yes, there's like a blind trust here in this connection, because I feel like you guys were not maybe working together at some point. And I feel like the answer has come through prayer and has come through a certain trust. Trusting in the signs, trusting in their path, trusting in a coming together. There's a knowing here, and I feel like your person's emotionally freed from any sort of anxiety that they were feeling in the past, where they felt very stuck and chained to. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier, yes. So maybe nothing's really changed so much in this connection, but your person, very significant. I feel they went from anxiety to this person who is giving themselves self-love, self-care, trusting themselves, opening their heart, inviting help, being led down a path, willingness. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. I feel this person is compromising here because they see something in this connection that they understand, but I feel like they're no longer attached to outcome, and they're willing to go through whatever it takes here, because I do feel your person feels tied to you. But I feel like it's no longer an energy here of a dependent, like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, a dependent on outcome. I feel like your person is now understanding about self-love, about giving themselves the love they deserve to be whole and complete, not needing it from someone else, allowing themselves to walk in a path. So I do feel like your person is willing to take a chance on this connection to see if you guys are able to work together. I feel like your person's excited about it, although I don't feel like anything's changed. I feel like maybe things aren't really coming together just yet, but I see hope. But I think things had to fall apart before they could get better. So I'm going to pull these oracle cards. Now, don't pay attention too much to the words so much as I will be pulling the energy here to channel your person and what they want to say to you. Okay, what does this pile 4's person wants to say to pile 4, if they could say anything at all? To pile 4, what could they say to pile 4, if they could say anything at all from their higher self, or what they have not yet been able to tell them directly? I'm seeing that one. Thank you, spirits. more. Perfect. And we will pull from the Lover Oracle as well. I don't know where to start. Okay. We have, I need to own up to where I feel sure about this relationship. Okay. Our connection is complicated. There are issues out of our control. I can't take being away from you any longer. All I'm thinking about right now is how attracted to you I am. I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. This love is crazy. I want out. I don't know where to start, and you've triggered me. Okay, some passing energy here, which was coming through with the anxiety and where your person was feeling stuck. I am going to communicate that because I do feel like wherever your person was in this connection at some point was not good.